it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes. And today in this video, I'm going to do a story time video about how my friend was on her phone the entire time we were at a lunch date. And this is a story just to teach you guys. I understand, and she was upset about something, and I understand, like, when you don't want to talk to people, you can just be on your phone the entire time, but it is also kind of like rude to be on your phone and ignoring people. And I know I've definitely had these moments where I've been on my phone the entire time at dinner. It was only like once or twice, but I'm getting a lot better at not being on my phone at like dinner or lunch, and I'm socializing with people, and it's just not really a polite thing. It shows that you're not very social, and if you want to be on your phone the entire time, you can either leave your phone at home or just put it away in your wallet or backpack, so then you don't get addicted to it. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 3 years ago. We went to a local IHOP to have lunch because it was a farewell lunch for someone who was moving to a different city that was far away, and he was no longer going to be around. So it was me, three of my friends, and Cellphone. That's what I named the person just because she was on her phone the entire time. And Cellphone's friend, who was going to be leaving, and he was moving to a different city. So we go to the local IHOP because that was the cheapest place for us to go and get our food and stuff. So we had also a supervisor with us, like I said, because we were with a local program. And so we walk into IHOP, we get seated, and then we get our menus, and we look at the menus to see what we can order for our lunches. And as we're looking at the menus, we notice Cellphone is on her phone playing a game, and it was like a color by number. And so we start looking at our stuff, talking about what we're ordering, and we're trying to talk to Cellphone, but Cellphone is not talking to anybody. She's like on her phone playing her color by number the entire time. And I think she wasn't very happy that day because I think it was her friend's last day to be with us, and that's why we were having this lunch. And because it was her friend's last day and it was a farewell lunch for him. And so the entire time she's on her phone, and so we do try to talk to her, but then we realize that she wants to be alone and doesn't want to talk to anybody, so we leave her alone because she is quite upset, which I understand, and she's just ignoring everybody who's talking to her, and she's like playing on her cell phone like this the entire time. And we just start to look at the menus and order our food. Excuse me. Sorry about the noise. I think that's Bean or Mr. Pickles barking. Anyway, so Cellphone is like playing on her phone. She's like playing by a color by number. And so she continues to play the game, and we're all trying to talk to her, but she's completely ignoring everybody, and we're trying our best not to be offended, because we're just like understanding that she's upset because it's her boyfriend's last day. And please ignore Bean and Mr. Pickles. They are being rude and barking. And so we just like let her be. And then finally, we're getting ready to order our food, and the supervisor tells Cellphone to stop playing on her phone for a sec so she can tell them their order. So she stops playing on her phone, and then we start to order our food, and we order our food, and then Cellphone goes back to playing on her cell phone, and she's just still ignoring everybody and just continues to play her game. And then after a while, the food finally comes, and the supervisor says, Cellphone, and she's just ignoring the supervisor. So finally, the supervisor has a chat with cell phone and tells her it's time for her to put her phone away because she was on it the entire time, and he understood that she was not in the mood to talk to anybody, but this was a goodbye lunch for her friend, and how she needs to socialize with him because it's his last day, because everybody was trying to talk to her, and how she was not being respectful and talking to everybody, and how he finally told her it was time for her to put her phone away because also we were our food was getting ready to come. So cell phone puts her phone away and then apologizes to everybody for being on her phone almost the entire time we were in the restaurant, and we're like, that's okay. And we were very nice and understanding about it because she was kind of upset because it was her friend's last day, and we were explaining how it's very understandable that you were upset and you wanted to be on your phone the entire time. And but the supervisor told her that she could not have her phone out for the rest of the time because she was on it almost the entire time we were in the restaurant. So finally, our food comes, and then we start eating our lunch, and cell phone doesn't take her phone out for the rest of the entire time. It starts continuing to chat with everybody, which was a good thing because honestly, it's like we were all trying to talk to her and we were understanding to give her some space for a while, but she was just playing on her phone the entire time, which I understand because I've definitely done that once before and I definitely never did it again, and I'm getting so much better, but it's like, sometimes when you're on your phone, it's just not really a good thing to do it when you're with a group of people. And I was super happy cell phone was flexible and decided to put her phone away so she could socialize with everybody. So the moral of the story is, I understand when you're upset and said, you don't want to talk to anybody and you want to be on your phone the entire time, but maybe it's not really a good idea when you're doing it around a group of people because, it's not very polite, it's very rude, and it shows that you're not really interested in socializing with people. And it's a good thing to always just put your cell phone away. If you're not very good at staying off your cell phone, you maybe should leave it at home or leave it in your purse so then you don't go and grab and look at it. So you maybe should either turn your cell phone off, turn your volume off on your cell phone, or maybe leave your cell phone at home if you can't resist looking at it. But if you're upset, I mean, it's okay when you need your space, but you should always make sure you keep your cell phone away so then you don't ignore people when you're with a big group and eating lunch, because that's super rude and it makes people not want to socialize with you or invite you to things again. So that was my frustrating IHOP cell phone lunch story, or whatever I decided to call this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.